Hello guys, it is I, Steven Knux, bringing you another video. This one's a tad different. I guess it's kind of different from what I usually do. But in this video, we're going to be talking about Nintendo, the Nintendo Wii U, and why I don't have one. Now, before the video starts, I'd like to inform you that I'm planning on getting a Wii U sometime this year. If I don't get one this year, definitely next year. But I want to let you guys know why I've been so hesitant to get one, and also my thoughts on Nintendo and their policies, all that stuff. Now, I know a lot of you are Nintendo fans, like you just love their exclusives, you love their consoles. I respect that, but in this video I might say some things that you don't want me to say, meaning I might get negative towards them at some point. So if you're easily offended by that, I guess don't watch the video. I don't know how to word it because I really don't want to tell someone not to watch my videos, but it's whatever. Basically, I am not the hugest Nintendo fan. I never was growing up, and I'm still not. I don't go out and purchase every Mario game. I don't go out and buy every Zelda game that comes out because that's just not me. That's just not my taste. In fact, the only reason I got a Wii was because of, well, Smash Brothers, and that's probably the only reason I'm getting a Wii U is because of Smash Brothers. Now, the thing with Nintendo is that they're undeniably great with exclusives. I will defend that forever. Nintendo, when it comes to exclusives, they're the best. They have the most exclusives. They have the best exclusives in my opinion. Their games are great, and that's really all that should matter when it comes to video games. How good the games are. But what does that mean when it comes to accessibility? When it comes to me, the consumer, the person buying the console? Well, if I'm going to invest a bunch of money on a video game console, I want to have an experience worth talking about. I want to have an experience that is well worth the money I spent. The Wii U is definitely not looking like that, and this is the only reason I say that. They have great games. They have multiplayer games, just like the Xbox One and just like the PS4. Totally different multiplayer games, but they have multiplayer games. What do a lot of them lack? You guessed it, online multiplayer. Nintendo has the worst online I've ever seen in any video game, anything. It's that bad. Miiverse, I think, was a great move by them. It's still not up to par with the other systems, and some people like to point out that online isn't everything. Online isn't life. Nintendo can survive without it. The way I like to look at it is Nintendo is just behind, and they're not giving me much reasons to want to play their games because I am pretty much a grown man. I'm like 18. I don't know anyone that lives next to me. I don't know anyone that I'm friends with outside of the internet that would want to play Sonic Boom, that would want to play New Super Mario Bros. U with me, you know, because I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of people I know, like when they come over my house or if I play a game with them at their house, we're usually playing sports games. We're usually playing shooters, Call of Duty, NBA 2K. I'm usually playing games like that. Games I would never play on my own channel. And with the mass majority of the gaming, I want to say, world being first-person shooters, sports titles, dark and edgy games, who the heck am I going to play these games with? I just can't help but think that Nintendo wants me to believe that this console was made for kids. And we all know that isn't true, but that's what it feels like. I feel like Nintendo was wanting me to believe that. I just want Nintendo to know that this isn't the 90s anymore. Local multiplayer is great, you know, it's always nice to have smooth gameplay, no lag or anything. Someone right next to you is playing. It's the ultimate experience, I think. Playing local multiplayer, I think, is a great experience. But when it comes to my taste in gaming, I like Sonic games. I like platformers. I want to get into these Nintendo franchises that I miss growing up, but Nintendo is not giving me any reason to do so. Hyrule Warriors. I want that game. I want to play that game. Who am I going to play it with? Surprisingly, I don't know that many Zelda fans around my area that I can just say, hey, you want to come over to my house and play this game? Games like this need online for a reason. You hype up the multiplayer. You hype up how fun it's going to be at E3, in your trailers, in your directs, but that experience is not going to be there for everybody. It's like you have to catch up with these other systems. This is why I always prefer Xbox and PlayStation to Nintendo. I always lean over there because I know I'm going to be having fun playing online. I know I'm going to be having fun talking to people while I play the game, via voice chat, I guess. Yeah, and you can always say, well, Mario Kart 8. Well, yes, it's a Mario Kart. It's always had online. Smash Brothers, it's going to have online. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to that. But what about Sonic Boom? What about Hyrule Warriors? What about Super Mario 3D World? Where's the online? Where's it at? I'm still looking for it because I don't see it anywhere. Basically, the whole point of this video is Nintendo needs to step it up. It's really sad, and what is the Wii U doing that the other consoles aren't doing now? I don't understand, because Miiverse, while it's a step in the right direction, I'm not gonna go out of my way and say it's better than Xbox Live or better than PSN, because it's not. There's barely any third-party support, so really all Nintendo has are their exclusives to rely on, for the sales at least. And if you're not putting your all into those exclusives, well, there you go. You're not giving me much reason to buy your console, basically. And I really hate talking about these kinds of things. And when discussing consoles, there's usually some kind of, like, I hate getting into that whole debate about console wars. But Nintendo, they're always going to be their own thing, because they're always behind. Like, I can't get with their policies. I don't like how everything's set out with them online. And that's just how I see it. I don't know why they chose this route. I don't know why they don't put online in their games. But it's a huge reason why I can't get into their consoles. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I hated the Wii. There wasn't many games I liked for it, and I thought it was a waste of money whenever I got it. I had fun the first, I want to say 2 weeks. Got Smash, that's all I played. That's all I played was Brawl. And hopefully, if I get a Wii U, I'm going to be playing more than that. So yeah, that's pretty much why I was so hesitant to get a Wii U, because they're not pushing online, they're not competing with the other consoles, when they really are. I hate that argument when people say, well, Nintendo's not trying to compete. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Whoever said that, just think about what you just said. But anyways, Nintendo online. Online is the way to go. It's the future, and it may sound like I'm an Xbox fanboy or a PlayStation fanboy by saying that, because I'm not completely anti-Nintendo. I really like that they have their own exclusives, that they're so confined in their own little area, you know. But online, I think, is one of the most important things you can put in a video game nowadays, because of how big this gaming community is now. It's not 2004 anymore. It's freaking 2014, and everything's internet, you know. So, and hopefully everything gets worked out. So yeah, I know people are going to have negative things to say about this video. I really don't care at this point. I'm just getting my thoughts out there. You guys know this. And yeah, what are your thoughts on Nintendo and no online? Do you think it's a smart move? Tell me what you think. I personally think it's not. Online is an optional thing that wouldn't hurt anyone by being there. So yeah, I'm Steven Knux, and I'll talk to you guys later.